This is Dwight Johnson with Total Talk Podcast. We're back again with our 26th Wall of Fame ceremony. We just completed our ceremony, had our young 26 athletes put their name on the Wall of Fame. But I missed out on a couple of 25s last year, and I just wanted to make it right. And this young man has been training with me since she was, what, 8th grade?
8th grade going to 9th grade.
8th grade going to 9th grade. It's Jalen Walks. He's an O-lineman. He's at Delaware State. How does it feel to be on the Wall of Fame? I know you're a 25 guy. You spent a year already in college, but I just wanted to make it right for you. But how do you feel, man, to have your name on the Wall of Fame?
It feels great to get recognized for doing something that not a lot of student athletes get to do. So just seeing my name up there feels amazing.
That's good. That's good. Now, you know, I also had the opportunity to coach you in high school as well at Dutchtown High School. And I noticed something. When you left Dutchtown and went to Lithonia, it seemed like everything just changed for you. It seemed like you was on a different path. But can you just explain to the audience, like, what did you have to do to put yourself in a better position to win?
You know, going from one culture at Dutchtown to another one, it really like changed my mindset. I realized I had something to prove, especially having, I feel like, doubters at Dutchtown.
Right, I understand. Well, we all have doubters, no matter where. There's no perfect place, but you're right.
Yes, sir. Just going from one environment to another, the culture at Lithonia really, I feel like they brought me up, and you know, I was able to achieve what I needed to, you know, going into there with 0 offers and having a coaching staff that, you know, was building me up. You know?
Wow. That's good, and it made all the difference in the world.
Yes,
Confidence is everything, especially when somebody believes in you.
Yes,
and I think that a lot of times when you build an athlete up, they can take on the world. You make them feel like they can run through that brick wall, they will. And you're a prime example of going into a culture to where you appreciate it and you just flourish. You was planted and you just flourish, man. You've done great things. So I'm proud of you, man. I know the best is yet to come for you, big guy. Congratulations to you again. Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Yes, sir. All right. Hey, we're back. We're here with our first 26 Wall of Fame inductee, and it's Samaje Fluellen. Samaje Fluellen, defensive lineman, can play all across the front. Was at Griffin, then you transferred to Peachtree Ridge. Okay, cool. And you're Douglas County. Cool. So tell us a little bit about your journey, man, from high school and how you got to the Wall of Fame, big man.
Man, it was. I'm very appreciative of the journey, man. It was a heck of a journey. Had a lot of ups and downs. Just a lot of people with me, a lot of people saying I was too short, saying I was that guy. I wasn't, but we're here now. So it was great. Had a great time.
Yeah, that's good. And you one of them guys that got that chip on your shoulder, like, you're going to prove the world wrong.
Oh, yes, sir.
And that's what I love about you, man. You're going to prove them wrong every time, man. Let me see. What is an obstacle? What was one of your main obstacles, and be detailed with it, that you had to overcome in high school that you could see that really kind of, you know, man, I had to, and just talk about it a little bit and how you overcame it.
I really say staying focused. From transferring from different A's and different divisions of in high school, it was very different.
Right.
Very different. A lot of different coaches, a lot of different players. Just it was different. I had to learn how to adapt to different environments, and had to learn everything fast. The playbooks, just everything happened fast. So.
Right. So going forward, I know you're super excited about going to West Georgia, man. Pretty much how they gonna play you at West Georgia, and just tell me kind of like some of your goals you want to accomplish at West Georgia this coming season.
Well, yes, sir. I just want to say thank you for them just reaching out to come and get me. Right. I think they're gonna put me more of like a D tackle.
D tackle, okay,
So
okay, I can see
kind
that.
of moving me around a little bit. I say D tackle.
That's good. That's good. That's cool.
Some of my goals, coming in, starting as a freshman, being a leader, leading the pack, leading the meetings, being accountable for every thing I do.
That's good. That's good. That's good. Well, big man, the best of luck to you, man. Well, God's favor to you. I know you're going to do great things, big dog. Appreciate you, baby.
Thank
Yes,
you,
sir.
Coach.
You're welcome, big man. Hey, we back with our next 26 Wall of Famer. And this young man has been around Total Athlete since he was in the 5th grade. And he always dreamed of the moment that he could put his name on the Wall of Fame. But guess what? His time is now. This is defensive lineman out of Dutchtown, Gainesville High School, but now he's currently a freshman at Duke University, Aiden Kane. Now, Aiden, tell me, man, how does it feel to be on the Wall of Fame, man? Like, it's finally your time. It took, what, 7 years now? You came with me in 2018 as just a young, energetic kid just with a dream of playing for University of Alabama.
Yeah.
But still, listen, you shoot for the moon. Hey, if you're somewhere in the middle, you're going to hit the stars. You know what I mean? But just tell how does it feel to be on the Wall of Fame, big man?
Yeah, it's definitely an honor coming in 5th grade with Coach Johnson. Just seeing all the guys on the wall, it was just watching them. I had a dream when I was younger. I wanted to be on the wall, and that was my goal. And I'm going to get what I want, so I knew I was going to be on this wall, and it just took hard work, and I'm blessed and honored to be on the wall.
Yes, yes. And, you know, you're a very determined young man, but what can you share with a young person that's a 5th grader that was once in your shoes? Like, what can you tell them? What can you tell the young Aiden Kane or the young next kid that's coming up that wants to be a D1 Power 4 football player?
Yeah, don't care about what people think. Be your own man. Stay on your own path. Don't look at what everyone else is doing, please. I used to do that myself, and that wasn't really the right thing to do. So just stay in your lane, focus on you, and be urgent because in nowadays college football, it's a business. So you want to be ready coming into college. So which means in high school, it's a business also. You got to be ready. You need to be starting as a freshman or sophomore. So just make sure you start early, be urgent, and don't worry about what everyone else has going on.
Right, exactly. And I think one thing, there's a secret to your success is you surround yourself around the right people. Whether it was Will Anderson, you know, Desmond Tail, all those guys, they was in 11th grade, you was in the 5th grade training with them, you know what I mean? And I always tell my young guys to watch the older guys because on Saturday we have our different classes and they be all age groups, but watch the older guys and mimic what they do. You mimic Will Anderson well, Desmond Tail.
Devin Lee.
Devin Lee, another one that played at Vanderbilt and stuff like that. You done a great job, man, and look where you at. Wow. Product of the environment, man. I'm proud of you. Great things gonna happen for you, big dog. Keep shining.
Thanks, Coach.
You're welcome, big man. Appreciate you. All right, we're back with another 26 Wall of Famer, offensive lineman, Andrew Hurdle. He is going to Alabama State. But Andrew, how does it feel to be on the Total Athlete Wall of Fame?
It feels really good, you know, coming in here every day and seeing all the names on the wall and just knowing you want to get your name up there one day. That day has finally come and you worked really hard for it.
Yes, sir.
So it feels really good.
That's good. Now, a lot of people don't know your story, but I always say this. Every great man has a story to tell. You have a story to tell, man. It's very unique. Kind of summarize and just tell your story, man, because Alabama State, you weren't just sitting back in December, early signing with Alabama State, or even in February, because they probably didn't even know anything about you. You know what I mean? But how did it work out for you, man, to end up at Alabama State? Tell the world a story.
Pretty much, I just had to trust the process. Last year in February, at one camp, FBU, I tore my meniscus, got my surgery delayed 3 months by my doctors, didn't have surgery till May, was in the straight leg ACL brace and on crutches for 2 months, had to miss the first part of my season, come back at the end half of my season, made first team all region, was all conference honors, and basically I had offers, UNLV, Georgia State, Bethune-Cookman, Western Kentucky, and I had a lot of schools texting me, Memphis, Eastern Kentucky, Troy, UAB, but after that transfer portal hit, my recruitment pretty much just went dead. And I didn't know what my next journey was gonna be, but I just kept coming in here every day, getting the work in, trusting the process, and I just took the trip down to Alabama State as I got admitted as a student there, and just went over to the football facilities to see if there's any opportunity for me anywhere. And every other coach in the building was gone. The offensive line coach was there, and from there it's just history.
Wow, that's amazing, man. Like that's a miracle story. You know what I'm saying? To be like this trust in the process. Like, cause you said, I'm gonna go, I'm accepted academically, I'm going on just to visit the campus as a student, but let me walk over here to the football complex to see if anybody over here. And when you walked in, it was closed. It was only one coach in the building, and that was the offensive line coach. Man, tell me, man, that, hey, God ordered steps. You know what I'm saying? The best is yet to come for you, man. I'm proud of you, man, and proud to be able to have your name on that wall of fame. Appreciate it, big man. Yes, sir. Good stuff. Hey, y'all, we back. We back with another 26 Wall of Famer, outside linebacker, rush linebacker, off the ball linebacker, played at Stockbridge here in Henry County, Georgia. This young man is a great athlete, but he has a bigger personality, and I just love his spirit. You know, when he walks into the room, he lights everything up. Yeah, trust me, you'll know he's there. His name is Caden Bridges. Glad to have you on the show, big guy. Good stuff. So how do you feel, man? How does it feel to be on the Wall of Fame, man?
It feels great. You know, when I came here to Total Athlete in December, you know, it was just a long journey. You know, he taught me a lot of things before my senior season started. Amen. You know, I was just going off pure talent, you know, just using my speed. He taught me a lot of things. It got me to where I'm at now. So it's a blessing. Like, it's a blessing.
Amen. So, yeah, so got you into using them hands and stuff like that. I got videos on you, man, with the chocolate reps and all that. And you've done a great job of mastering your craft. Just keep going forward, man. I would also say this. So why did you choose Stony Brook over the other school? Because I know you had UNLV, you had a few more Georgia State, you had a few more offers, but why did you choose them?
Okay, so, you know, starting off going into, my senior season, you know, coming here, I got my first offer from Georgia State. You know, that was really primary target because it was home. You know, it was close. You know, I was getting to know the coaches. You know, they told me a lot of good things. Right. And, you know, as I went along, you know, I kept working. And Stony Brook, they called me one day after practice, told me I had a full scholarship. Wow. And, you know, ever since then, you know, they came in contact with me, and they just checked up on me, showed a lot of love, and just let me know, like, hey, like, we want you here. Like, we really want you here. And, you know, as I was going, you know, I go through the summer, you know, get off from UNLV, Bethune-Cookman, you know, I started talking to a lot of schools, you know, especially for different positions. And, you know, I was just trying to figure out, like, what I'm going to be. Like, it was just, like, it was very stressful. But, you know, as I as I went to the season, it went left. You know, I want to commit Stony Brook. I haven't been there yet, but the way these coaches are, how passionate about their players, like what they're telling me, like what I see on TV, like the grit of the players, like this is the place where I want to be.
That's good.
So, you know, as I got to working, you know, none of the schools would contact me, so I went ahead and committed in August, and ever since then, you know, it's been up.
That's good. And I always tell young men, go where you want it. You know what I mean? Because you can get 10 offers, but if 4 of them offers are committable, you got to entertain the ones that are entertaining you. And a lot of times, if they're calling you back to back and checking on you every day, you be like, hold up. I know I got an offer from this school, but they ain't pursuing me like this school, so I'm going to go where I want it. You know what I mean? And that's the great thing about you. It's a D1 university, you know what I mean? But, man, listen, the best of luck to you, man. I know great things are in store for you. Hey, just go out there, man, and set the world on fire, baby. You got it. Appreciate you, big dog.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Hey, y'all, I'm here with another one of our 26 Wall of Famers that just put his name on the Wall of Fame. And this is defensive lineman, defensive end, defensive tackle. He can play all across the front. Joshua Davidson out of Stockbridge High School. Glad to have you here, man.
Thank you.
Good. How does it feel to be on the Total Athlete Wall of Fame, big man?
It's a blessing because I didn't know where I was going to be at the end of this year because at the beginning of the senior year, I hurt my shoulder, and I didn't know if I was going to college or not, so it's a blessing.
Yeah, and that's good. And to a lot of people that don't know, some people go D1 right out the gate. Some people go FCS. Some people go D2. But the good thing about going junior college, and you'll be there for 1 year, it doesn't matter, 2, whatever it needs to develop to get to the next level. That's the good thing, and you don't lose no eligibility with it and stuff. So you can go there, ball, get bigger, stronger. How are you looking forward, man, to going to GMAC, man? And what are your plans your freshman year. Tell me some of your goals you're trying to accomplish this year when you hit the ground.
I'm ready. I'm just ready to get it rolling. I don't have to do the 2-year plan how everybody else does, so I'll just be in there for like 6 to 8 months. I really don't even plan on being there that long. I plan on going there, balling for fall camp, getting my film right, and then sending it out, and then try not to even play a game. But if I got to, I mean, it's gonna be what it is. But I don't plan on being there long.
Right, that's good. I mean, you're going to be a man on a mission. You know what I'm saying? How do you handle, because some kids, when things don't go exactly their way, they kind of hang their head, they get in the tank. How are you able to stay positive, and what can you say to another young person that may be going through a tough time in the recruiting process? What can you tell them to motivate them, man, and go right ahead?
Definitely stay down for the come up, because I was a kid before I got here to an athlete, going into my junior year, first year ever doing anything with varsity for real.
Wow.
Had 6 or 7 sacks, one of the two, and then ended up becoming first team all region, and then going into the summer, didn't have any offers. Then I went on a recruiting trip with the athlete, and I picked up my first one from Shorter, and then I picked up 3 more that day, and then I picked up Georgia Southern that next week. So just stay down, because it's all gonna come, and then keep God in your life too. Make sure you pray, because if you don't, everything gonna come down. It ain't gonna go how you want it to.
That's good. Hey, that's good. Great advice. Great advice to the young people. And I know you're going to do great things, man. It's just the beginning for you. You're a man on a mission. So, listen, it's not where you start.
It's how I finish.
It's how you finish.
Yes, sir.
Be blessed. Appreciate you, big guy.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Hey, y'all, we back with another 26 Wall of Famer. This is big man. Big nose, tackle, 3 technique. He can play the middle. He can demand a double team, triple team. Can't nobody hold him. This is Big Raylan Ray. Big Raylan Ray. How you doing, big man?
I'm good, Coach. I'm blessed.
Good to see you,
blessed.
big dog. Yes, sir. How does it feel to be on the Total Athlete Wall of Fame, my man?
Man, accomplished but still hungry. I think I don't want to get satisfied with, the first place that I get. I'm glad that I found a home, somewhere to start off at, but I'm definitely hungry to get to the next level.
Right. That's good. That's good. And, a lot of times some kids turn their nose up at, oh, well, I'm going a D2 school, but listen, sometimes the D2 is the new, the new D1 is the D2. You know what I mean? You just got to get in the door with the transfer portal and the way it is. It kind of limits a lot of spots for high school kids. And with that being said, it's still good. I mean, you got a full scholarship, because it's not about D1, D2, it's about D-free.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you got a fully paid education. And I think that's what your mom is probably the happiest about. Like, I ain't got to come out of pocket to take care of my boy. For his living, tuition, that's taken care of. And I think that's the blessing of it all. Because a lot of times with the NIL era, a lot of kids miss out on that. It's the simple things, man. Like, I got my education paid for. And you're a young man that I see, man, that's just grateful for everything you get. Tell the world, man, just tell them, how you operate, man, and where you going from here. Where you going from here?
Right. So definitely, well, to be honest, I know my path and what I want my path to be. But I know that sometimes God can have a different plan for you. I have a tattoo on my arm that says Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans that I have for you, declares the Lord, are plans to help you, not to harm you, but to give you a hope in the future. And I truly believe that God has his plan put out for me already, regardless of what I do and, what I think. God already has it planned out for me. So I want my plan to be to follow in the footsteps that God has already set up for me, and not to fall into these earthly things like, the craving of money and all that different type of stuff, but for me to be a help to those around me, regardless of what division and, wherever I'm at. I just pray that I can be the best person that I can, a better man.
Amen. You're a blessing to be a blessing, Big Ray. I'm so proud of you, man. Hey, the sky's the limit for you, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Look forward to working with you, big man. Appreciate you, man. And thank you for always having a great attitude of coming up here, training at Total Athlete. Hey, I appreciate you, big guy.
Definitely, Coach.
Yes, sir. All right, we're back with another Total Athlete, 26 Wall of Famer, and his name is linebacker B-Jack. Braylon Jackson. Buddy, how you doing, big man?
Great to be here, Coach. I appreciate you.
Oh, you welcome. You welcome, big man. Listen, I'm so elated, man. You come a long way. You've been training with us since you was in elementary school. And to see where you are today, man, and how you trusted the process, man, you are a product of the environment of Total Athlete. But just tell the world your process. Tell the world your process, because as a kid, you wasn't the best, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes the kids that's in rec ball that's the best athletes normally don't be the best football players when they get to high school anyway. Yeah. So tell the world your journey, man.
So I just, I took the long route. In rec ball, I was pretty decent, you know what I'm saying? I was just always out of position, really. I never really found my true position until high school. Yeah. And my true body type, I was kind of chubbier when I was little, but coming to Total Athlete, I was able to change my body overall and just find my true self on the field. And, linebacker treated me great, and it is treating me great, and I love playing linebacker.
Yeah, that's good, man. And obviously, your senior year, you made over 169 tackles in one season.
Yes, sir.
Wow, man. And you're going to the Air Force Academy, man.
Yes, sir.
How excited are you about going to the Air Force Academy, and what's your plans there, big man?
Definitely. I'm super excited to be attending the Air Force Academy. I've always wanted to be a pilot since I was younger. So
okay.
Yeah, that's a great opportunity for me.
Man, I did not know that, man. Yeah, well, hopefully they got a big enough aircraft for you to fit in it. Yeah. They do.
Yeah.
Well, big man, listen, the best is yet to come for you, man. Just like you made it this far, you're going to go even further, man. I'm proud of you, man. And keep up the great work, big dog.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you, Coach.
You're welcome, man. Anytime. 3, 2, 1. All right, we're back with another one of our Total Athlete 26 Wall of Famers. This is defensive tackle Greg Jackson. We're glad to have you, big dog.
Appreciate it, Coach.
You're welcome, man. Hey, this guy is a hard worker, man. I got some videos on you, man, hitting him with the spin move. You got a heck of a spin move, man.
Yes, sir.
I can tell that's one of your main signature moves.
Oh, for sure.
But you're going to Air Force Academy. How does it feel to be on the Total Athlete Wall of Fame, big man?
So, for me, it's an honor to be here. I put in a lot of hard work, time to get here. So, it was really an honor to get on that wall with all those other athletes,
yes, sir.
Big names. For me, it was a long process to get here.
Yeah.
Coming out of my junior year, I'd say it was my best year in high school. Had 15 sacks, but I wasn't really getting recruited for real. It wasn't until late, months after my junior year, going into my senior year, right, where Clark first offered me. And then I went on that summer, going into senior year, did a whole bunch of camps, started getting some offers, but a lot of my offers didn't really roll in till about late senior year, I would say. So Air Force came in about going into the last few games.
Right.
They started talking to me, and they offered. That's when a lot of my big D1 started rolling. But went on some visits and then just decided Air Force was the place for me, honestly.
All right, I got you. So now I know you had the Naval Academy. And it came down to you, because your dad called me and said, I don't know if it's going to be the Naval Academy, Air Force Academy. It was tough. How did you choose the Air Force Academy over the Naval Academy?
So for me, with the service academies, you actually have to serve. And so I just decided for Air Force, the service options were better for me. Also at Air Force, they're saying I have a much better chance of getting on the field early. So that was a big factor for me, because I want to get to that next level. I want to play pro one day. And getting on the field early, getting that more playing time, that experience is important to me. And I know for me, it'll help me get to that next level and take that next step.
Yes, that's right. You're right. It's about getting on the field early. So I tell all my young athletes that come in, don't sit there and wait to be great tomorrow.
Right.
Like when you touch that campus, you trying to play now. That's your goal.
Yeah.
If a young man plays today or he get redshirted, you just keep playing. You may play 3 or 4 games and still be redshirted. You know what I mean? Or you may play the whole season. But set your goals high to accomplish them, man, and you will, man.
Yes,
one thing I know about you, Big Greg, you hungry.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
sure.
This guy's hungry, man. And you're going to go out there, and if obstacles in your way, you're going to knock it down, baby.
Yes, sir.
I'm proud of you, man.
I appreciate
Congratulations.
that, Coach.
No problem, big dog. Appreciate you, big man. All right. All right, we're back here with wide receiver Jamarion McKinney. And you're going to, oops, I'm scratching, man. Start over, my bad.
We'll keep rolling.
You just gonna keep rolling?
Yep.
Okay.
Start where you want to start.
Just start where, okay.
3, 2, 1.
All right, hey, y'all, we're back with Jamari Young McKinney, wide receiver that's going to Tennessee Tech. We're glad to have you, big man.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Appreciate it, man. Good stuff, baby. How do you feel, man? What does it feel like to be on the Wall of Fame, man, finally, big man?
I say to be on the Wall of Fame, it's definitely an honor.
Yes, sir.
Growing up in the Dutchtown community, I know a lot of older faces that's on that wall that I really did look up to, especially. But yeah, I say it's definitely an honor.
That's good, man. That's good. Now, you was at Dutchtown, then your senior year, the wheels kind of fell off with the coaching staff. They disbanded, and you had to go. Well, why did you choose Langston Hughes? And talk about your senior season at Langston Hughes.
Yes, sir. I chose Langston Hughes because I got a call with the head coach. The head coach knew the quarterback that left, Mike Johnson.
Right.
They're really close with him. Yeah, just talked. He was already looking at my film and everything, and they really opened me with like open arms.
Open arms, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
It was a nice visit. I went down there and everything, and ever since then, summer came around. We just working.
That's good, man. You had a big season there your senior year. You know what I'm saying?
I had 800 yards on the season,
Wow.
eight touchdowns, about 40 catches.
Man, that's big, man. That's big. So, how did you end up at Tennessee Tech? And first of all, congratulations for going to Tennessee Tech.
Can we cut real quick?
Yeah.
See the light on my shot.
So we can redo this. I kind of messed up a little bit.
Nah, you did good, man. He'll tell us where he wants to start.
Yeah, we're good. We're out of yours, too. All right, we can pick up on the question you were about to ask him.
Okay, all right. So Big Deuce, we call you Deuce. That's your nickname because you named after your father.
Yep.
How did you end up at Tennessee Tech? It's a great university, man, and stuff. But talk about the recruiting process and how you ended up getting there.
Yes, sir. So going into my junior season, that's really what sparked my recruitment process. Yeah. I worked real hard during the summer going into junior season, and I led that season with one of the most yards in the classification of 5A with 1,200 yards, 13 touchdowns, and 70 receptions. I say that's really what sparked it. Those offers that came with that was Miami, Ohio, had UAB coming in, and I say going into senior season, all the offers kind of dried up. It was I had offers here and there that was still coming in, but it wasn't nothing that I really wanted to go to or that sustained me, or I felt like I fit in
the system.
Yeah, the system.
Yeah, I got you.
So Tennessee Tech had reached out to me one day, and I met with the coaches, and they also was from the hometown that I'm from. So
okay,
it was a connection there, and I had went down on a game day visit, and it just hit off from there.
That's good, man. Well, like I say, you got to go where you're comfortable, where you feel at home, and go where you're number one. That's what I tell a lot of these people with these offers. At the end of the day, you're going to dance with one, man. You got to choose that right one and stuff, man. Well, best of luck to you, man, at Tennessee Tech, and I know you do great things, man. Yep, appreciate you, big guy. Thank you, man. Good job. All right, we're back with defensive lineman Anton Haven. He's going to Lehigh University, man. Congratulations on that, big dog.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. You've been training with me since you was in the 6th, 7th grade.
I think it was like 5th, 6th grade.
5th, 6th grade. I thought you was in the 7th grade because you were so big, but you really was a young cat. So this big overgrown kid, man. But, man, you've come a long way, big guy. How does it feel to be on the Total Athlete Wall of Fame?
Man, it feels so good. Like, my sophomore year, or it was my junior year, is when I moved up to Marist.
Yes, yes.
And then I couldn't come down here really no more.
Yeah.
But I remember I came 3, 4 more times, I think.
Yeah, you
I
came
drove
on
down there.
Wednesdays. Yeah, you
Yeah.
come on Wednesday
Yeah.
on the D-line training. Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember that. Yep.
But man, I missed this place these last 2 years, but it feels good being back, seeing my name on that wall.
Yes,
Yeah.
man. Well, like I say, man, you best is yet to come for you, man. Why did you choose Lehigh? I know you had quite a few offers, but
sir.
what put Lehigh over the rest of them?
Okay, so I had like half of the Ivy League. I had Yale, Cornell, UPenn, dang, what's the last one? Brown.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah, man.
the thing about the Ivy League, like, they great football, great academics, but they ain't no like money to it.
Yeah,
So
right.
I had to pay about $12,000 a year
Wow.
just to go play football, and I'm paying for food, I'm paying for all that.
Wow.
So
Yeah, that's how it is. They'll piece it together. Yeah, that's how the Ivy Leagues are, man. You know, because athletics ain't the biggest, big number one focus. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But I'm sure you're gonna do well there, man, and do some great things. When do you go off to college? When do you go off? Are you already there? Are you leaving next month, or what's your
so
plan?
I was supposed to go June 1st, but me and my family moving
Okay.
to Texas.
You're moving to Texas. Where about?
Grand Prairie.
Grand Prairie. Okay,
Yes,
that's
sir.
right outside where I'm from. I'm from Waco, about 80 miles from Grand
Okay.
Prairie. That's cool. It's the Dallas-Fort Worth area.
Yes, sir.
Oh, good stuff, man. Oh, you're going to love that Texas barbecue, big guy, when you
So-
come home.
I told Coach I'd be up there like June 15th, June like 18th, around that time.
I got you. Talk about, like, what's your goals, like, when you hitting the ground? Because I want people to have the mentality. You know, it takes a special mentality to be a defensive player. And one thing I noticed about you, you always had that mentality, that tough mentality. But talk about your mentality and how you think when you put your hand in that dirt, and what you thinking in your mind, like what you gonna do.
Shoot. I be like before games, I try to act silly, get all the silliness out.
Yes,
Because like
sir.
when it come game time,
Yes, sir.
all in my head, kill. I'm just repeating it. And then like everyone in front of me is an opponent.
Wow. Is that, man, that's real. That's good. That's
Man,
good.
I'll be like so mad and like just to myself.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk to nobody. My teammates trying to like come dap me up. Like I'm telling you, before we even get on the first snap.
Uh-huh. That's
Well,
good. Wow.
I'm waiting for kickoff. I'm just standing on the sideline.
I love it, man. But that's the type of attitude and mentality you gotta have.
Yes, sir.
But off the field, you're a gentle giant. You know what I
sir.
mean?
Yes,
But on the
sir.
field, you gotta be that killer, baby. You
Gotta
gotta have
hit
that.
that switch.
You gotta have that switch. You gotta hit that switch, man. And I think
Yes,
that's the key to it all. A lot of kids, you gotta know when to turn it on, when to turn it off, and control aggression. That's awesome, man. Well, I'm proud of you, Big Anton, man.
Thank you.
God continue to bless you in all you do, man. Appreciate it, big dog.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. All right, we're back with our Total Athlete Wall of Famer in our 26th class. This is Mr. Michael Knight. Michael Knight is a defensive back, can play corner, can play every position in the secondary. You know, I remember when you started training with us in the 7th grade, man, you weren't as tall as you are now. You better almost tall as me. How tall are you, big man?
6'2".
6'2", ooh, man. Cornerback 6'2", man, that says a lot, man. You passed the eyeball test. But tell the audience, how did you get to Coastal Carolina? Talk about the recruiting process. Was it an easy recruiting process for you, or just talk about was it frustrating at times? Just talk about that, because a lot of kids may be going through that once they get in high school and they got to go through the recruiting process. It's not always fun and games, you know.
Yeah, so Coastal Carolina was my first offer, and I really built that relationship like as soon as he came into my school and recruited me. Right. I'm pretty sure he told me he traveled. My position coach, Coach KB, he told me he traveled all the way to Georgia from Myrtle Beach just to see me. Like, he didn't go to no other schools. He just came there just to see me, sat down, talked to me for like 2 hours, pulled me out of class, talked to me for like 2 hours.
Man. Wow.
And had a deep conversation, told me what he was all about, and we just built a really good relationship from there. I had a lot of other offers. I had about 16. I had schools like Memphis, South Florida, App State, all them schools, and really what made me choose Coastal is they kept recruiting me. They were sending me stuff every week.
That's good.
coach was keeping up with me, asking me, like, text me about my games after every game, ask me how practice is going.
Right.
Ask me how the family is. He came and ate dinner with my family at my
Oh,
house.
that means it's like that. Yeah.
So he really wanted me, so I felt that love. So that's what made me choose Coastal.
That's cool. Now, you're an early enrollee from the junior, so you've actually got a full semester out the way. Tell me how different it is from high school and college.
So in college, it's a lot more fast. You got to be very independent because you ain't gonna have people behind you like telling you to do this, telling you to wake up, telling you to go to workout, go get extra work, all that. Like you got to do all that on your own. And the school part is another big part of the transition from high school to college. Cause I ain't gonna lie. To be honest, I had a rough start whenever I first got there.
I got you.
Going from straight from high school
Straight
into college work.
Yeah, I hear you.
So
it's an adjustment.
Yeah, you gotta get there and be determined and be disciplined.
That's good. Now, as far as on the field, like when y'all padded up in spring, how was that different? Was it a big difference, or like sometimes freshmen could be deer in headlights? But how did you do, man, this past spring?
So it was kind of deer in headlights around the mat drill phase.
Oh, okay, I got you.
5 in the morning, they're screaming, yelling at you. It's cold.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
The hard workouts, but once it got to practice, I kind of already had the hang of it. Had the workouts, all that, and I kind of surprised myself, but not surprised myself because when I got on the field, I did what I always do. I did what I did in high school. I did what I did in youth football.
There you go.
So, yeah.
Football's football at the end of the day. No matter what level, it's a learning curve to it, but football's football. Yeah. You know what I mean? I think if you keep the main thing, the sky's the limit for anybody. But, man, great things are going to happen for you, man, and thank you for coming in, and congratulations, man, for having your name on the Total Athlete Wall of Fame. And I have a feeling that you're going to be another Hall of Famer at some point, big guy. Yes, you be blessed, big man. Appreciate you. All right, I'm back with our 26th Wall of Famer. This young man is real close to me. He come up under our program. His name is Aiden Parker. Aiden Parker is outside linebacker / defensive end. He's at Coastal Carolina. He's an incoming freshman, actually been there for about 5 months, a half a semester, man, early enrollee in January. Just tell people, man, your process, because when I first got with you, I was your high school football coach. Y'all know I coach high school football and own the gym at the same time, but I was coaching him. I noticed him. You was playing wide receiver, and I'm like, this kid is not really, I see you every day, and I keep coming up to you, I'm like, hey, man, you need to come on the defensive side of the ball. And just one day, I just like, you just decided to come over. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And you never came back to the offensive side of the ball. But what was that, how was that transition like? What made you like say, you know what, man, I'm going to just go on and trust Coach Johnson. He say I'm going to be a Division I defensive end outside linebacker. I'm going to go and do it, and look what happened. Spoke it into existence, and look where you at. But go right ahead. Tell the people about this story, man.
So, like, growing up, like, I didn't stick to one position at all. Like, I was from middle school to my freshman year, sophomore year, I was playing everything. Like, and I remember I was trying to play tight end. And, you know, Coach Johns, like he said, he was telling me every day. And it was like one practice, he was just like, hey, man, come on. I ain't had no choice. He was like, you ain't got no choice. Just come on over here. I went to defense end. And I loved it. And after that, Coach Johnson just brought me up on his wing every day. I was in Total Athlete every day.
Every day.
Every single day.
Every day. Yes, I remember, man. And one thing I really noticed the most about you is that you were coachable. You did everything I told you to do. When I said, all right, work on your stance, fire off out your hips. Do it 100 times and hit that padded pole. You'll do it just nonstop and just working the repetitions because it's a position you haven't really played before, and it was a learning curve to it. So in your spring of your sophomore year, you trusted the process. Remember, your first camp, 5-on-5, it wasn't the best, but we like, it ain't where we start. It's where we end up.
Yes, sir.
By the summertime, you went on the college tour with us. Yeah. Talk about that college tour, man. You were ready by then.
Yeah, so that was like one of the best decisions I ever made in my life. So I went to the college tour with Coach Dwight, and it was amazing. Like every camp, I busted my tail. And it was the last camp, Georgia State.
Yeah, I remember that.
It was the last camp. It was some came up. We ended up going to it. It wasn't even a part of the camp.
It sure wasn't.
We went out. I did one-on-ones the whole camp, and then they at the middle of camp they gave me the green wristband. You know, told me to go against the big dogs and all that.
Yeah.
And then I remember he told me after the camp, he was like, "You got an offer," and I just remember like I was like, "Oh man!" Like I remember coming up in middle school, like honestly, like be real with you, I didn't think I would be where I am now, but like I honestly got there because of Coach Dwight and because of the time he put into me. Like that was really like one of the best decisions I ever made in my life.
Amen. And I remember you said when you called me, because I think I had stepped away to go to the store and come back. You said, "Hey, Coach, guess what? I ain't got to pay for college. I just got a scholarship." I like, oh man. Pretty much brought tears to my eyes to see that, because I know how hard you work in a 4-month time slot. You know what I mean? To put yourself in a position to get offers. Now look where you're at. You're at Coastal Carolina doing your thing. Talk about the experience at Coastal, how you doing there, and what's your plan going forward.
You know, transitioning from high school to college, it wasn't like I thought it was gonna be. Like I thought it was gonna be you busy every single hour of the day, but like college is everything start early and it finish early enough to where you go to classes. This is just the postseason, like after the season over with the workouts. It ain't really as busy as I thought, but like the training, it is intense, especially mat drills. You gotta mentally prepare yourself for that. Practices, I love spring practice. I ended up getting hurt after the spring game, missed the last week of practices, but my spring went really pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, it went really good.
That's good. That's good. Well, it's on the beginning for you, big dog. I know you got great things in store for you, man. Just keep trusting the process. As we always say, you remember you had that shirt on when you got offered from Georgia State on that college too. You said, "I'm trusting the process, baby."
Yeah.
Keep trusting it.
I almost, like, I told my mama, I was like, I really wanted to get that. My first tattoo was gonna say "Trust the process."
Is that right?
Yeah,
You need to go on and get it. But anyway, man, I'm proud of you, baby. The best is yet to come to you, man.
Yes, sir.
You know you're one of my guys.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. All right, appreciate it. All right, I'm back with one of our future Total Athlete Wall of Famers in our 26 class. You know, sometimes things don't happen in our timing, but they always happen in God's timing. Congratulations on your offer and your commitment to Benedict College, okay? And this is a football and a track scholarship. And we close to the end of the year. And I've seen it happen to a lot of young men that you just hang in there and keep the faith and trust the process. At the end of the day, you're going to be on the Wall of Fame too. But tell everybody in a nutshell about your journey, man, and stuff like that.
Now, my journey was crazy. You know, I didn't grow up playing football. I was a basketball kid. And, you know, when I got to high school, like 9th grade, it was really just, I was just watching everybody, you know, do well. Because my freshman year, we went to the semifinals. So, you know, I wasn't on the field. I was a ball boy, you know, so sophomore year, I was long snapping, and it was just like junior year, I really had to take in a linebacker spot serious. You know, like my senior year, my head coach got fired. You know, some of my teammates left, but I decided to stay down, you know, had me a big senior year.
Yes, and that's good, you know. And when you see, sometimes, you know, loyalty in this day and age, man, it's whatever's best for that person. There's nothing wrong with it, they leave or not, but I always got to take my hat off to a young man that stayed. When everybody else left, you stayed and you stuck it out. You know what I mean? Because you know that it's a development process. Because how can I say it? There's no exemption to enduring. See, we got to endure at some point, and you knew you had to endure. And from your junior year, y'all went second round of the playoffs. Then your senior year, we kind of dusted and fell all the way back to maybe 1 or 2 games they won. You know. And y'all kind of started over from zero. But you stuck it out, man, hung in there, even when you didn't have any offers. And how did you get to Benedict?
How I got to Benedict, you know, it was crazy. My school was about to have signing day like a week later. And I get a call because, you know, my number is in Twitter. So I get a lot of spam calls, but I seen Columbia, South Carolina. So I was like, let me pick up this call. He said, "Hello, it's Coach Dickerson." I'm like, man, it's a blessing. You know, I've been waiting for a call. I just been sitting, working my tail off, you know, been at track practice, you know, just putting in pain, trying to work. And he was like, yeah, man. He was like, he knew Coach Enrique from Georgia State.
Yes, sir.
He was like, he called him, talked to him about me. He was like, I'm a great kid. You know, he watched my film. You know, a couple of days later, we got on the phone, a little Zoom with all the coaches.
Wow.
So it was good.
That's good, man. And this just happened within 2 weeks, I would
sir.
assume. Congratulations, man.
sir.
I'm so proud of you, man.
you, Coach.
The best is yet to come. It's not where you start, but where
Yes,
you
sir.
finish.
Where you finish.
Appreciate you, big guy.
Yes, sir.
I'm here with Sophia Carter. Sophia Carter is one of our 2026 Wall of Famers. She's been training with us since she was, how old? I know you was in elementary.
7
years, yeah, 7, 8 years old. Oh my goodness. And she was, listen, she's always been a firecracker. One of the fastest, strongest, very fierce competitors in our class. But I just want to thank you for coming out and congratulate you for being on the Wall of Fame. You're going to Washington and Jefferson College, right?
Yes, sir. Thank you, Coach.
You're welcome. How does it feel to be on the Total Athlete Wall of Fame? Because it's probably only maybe about under 10 girls on that Wall of Fame, and you're in an elite group.
It feels really good. Ever since I started training here, that was kind of my goal. My accomplishment is when I graduated, I wanted to be one of those names on the wall.
Wow.
I was counting them earlier. There's only about 5 other girls on the wall, 4 other girls. So I was like, I will be one of those names. I'm going to be up there with all those boys, and nobody's going to like beat me out and stuff, because that was kind of our running joke over the years. So they were like, hey, Carter, you getting on the wall yet? So.
Well, guess what? You're on the Wall of Fame.
I am.
Where there's a will, there's a way. Tell the audience about your story, because you're a soccer player. You had hurt your knee sophomore year, I assume, and you had to transition into another sport that actually where you got a scholarship at. But tell the world your story.
So my fall of my junior year, I was playing club competitive ball over in Peachtree City when I tore my ACL during one of our weekend games, which was a huge major setback. Wow. Junior year, just like football, I assume, is the biggest year for recruitment for soccer. Yeah. So I missed out on a lot of opportunities for camps and stuff. And the first thing I got cleared for was getting back into the pool. Wow. Swim was always my secondary sport. Wow. And then when I started getting back in and working out a little bit, I started updating my recruiting profiles and all my online stats. And I got an offer from Washington and Jefferson College, a D3 up in Pennsylvania, about 45 minutes south of Pittsburgh. Wow. So that's kind of how I pivoted over there.
That is awesome, the pivot, because some people, when they would have hurt their knee, they would say, well, my career is over, my athletic career is over. But you were so determined, you know what I mean? And that's what I like the most about you. That's your superpower. Even that, you played a soccer game and couldn't make it to the beginning of the ceremony, but you rushed here. You say you ran off the field to get here,
Yes, sir.
That's what makes you special, your determination. And that's going to take you even further.
Thank you, Coach.
You're
I
welcome.
appreciate that.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Appreciate you. And congratulations.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Good job.